What's up guys, it's Chris here. How you doing? I hope you're all well. Welcome back to Cinematic Sunday. This is episode 3 and today I'm going to talk to you about the SmallRig Universal Wooden Handle for the DJI Ronin S. So I've had the DJI Ronin S for a while now. I've shot a couple of weddings. Fantastic technology, but that comes at a price, and that price is that this thing is a heavy piece of equipment. And when you're wandering around shooting a wedding for 10 to 12 hours, it takes its toll on your shoulders, on your back, and on your arms. So I was looking for a dual grip solution that would enable me to use both of my arms to operate the gimbal, distribute some of that weight and burden, but equally a solution that would enable me to mount all of my accessories, such as this external monitor and my Rode VideoMic Pro, which is currently sat atop my camera filming this. And yeah, I think for me this is the perfect solution, and I'll tell you why specifically. So many solutions that you can get for the DJI Ronin S, a lot of them will incorporate utilizing either this side or this side of the gimbal, where you can screw in and mount ball joint adapters and stuff like that, and hot shoe mounts that typically kind of protrude out the side of the gimbal, but again, they're just mounting solutions. They don't provide you with the dual grip. That said, the whole point about having the dual grip as well was that I needed one that would be compatible with my tripod or with a monopod, because if I'm filming a wedding ceremony, there's no need for me to be stood there holding this when I can screw my monopod into the bottom of it and rest it down and take the weight off, while still having the advantage of the stable footage on the using the gimbal. So the really cool thing about this is that you have 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch holes on the bottom, where you can mount not only the monopod, but you can also screw in and mount the original DJI Ronin S tripod, as you can see here. Works perfectly. So I'm super pumped about this. I think that is genius. It feels really nice and ergonomic. It's aluminium construction, and obviously the handle is wooden, as the title would suggest, and it's finished in this nice kind of gunmetal black finish that matches the DJI Ronin S perfectly. So let me deconstruct this and show you what other bits and pieces that you could mount on here. Let me take this off, and then as you can see on the bottom here, you've got 2 screws. Okay, so it's actually really simple construction, but as you can see, you've got the 1/4 inch and the 3/8 inch screws on the bottom. On one side you have 3 1/4 inch, a further 2 1/4 inch on the back, a 3/8 inch on the side, and then as we go up to the top of the handle itself, we have the hot shoe mount, and then we also have 2 further 1/4 inch and a further 3/8 inch screw holes in there for mounting further accessories. So what I plan to do is, rather than mounting my monitor on here like this, which then means that I need to flip my screen round, is that I can detach from here and actually mount directly on the bottom of the monitor, and then I can use the trusty SmallRig ball joint adapter with a hot shoe mount on there, and mount the gimbal, mount the monitor directly on that, and it still gives me the ability to swivel and also move it, tilt it backwards and forwards as well. That then means that I can't use the hot shoe mount on the side of this arm, but I don't like this arm for use on the gimbal because it just takes up a bit too much space, and it's just a bit unnecessary. So I will purchase another one of these screw it into one of the 1/4 inch screws here, and then I can mount my Rode VideoMic Pro on the top. So like I say, it's for me the perfect solution, and the real key thing for me was having the 3/8 inch holes on the bottom so that I can mount this to a Manfrotto plate or straight onto my my monopod. Let me show you here. Oops. So here's my my monopod, and I can screw this straight into the bottom, and you can imagine then when I've got the gimbal set up on there, it's a nice sturdy solution, and I can still make use of the monopod as well. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. 10 out of 10 from me. You can find these readily available on Amazon for approximately, let's have a look, £80, £79.50. It's not too heavy, weighs about 350 grams, so it makes it even more you know, valid that you know, you have a dual grip solution, because obviously this is going to add a little bit more weight to the solution, but it's a necessity for me, and I can't wait to get out in the field and actually use this in anger. And I'll come back in a couple of months and give you a review again once I've used this a little bit more, and maybe figured out a few more pros and cons of using it. So there you have it, guys, the SmallRig universal wooden handle for the DJI Ronin S and the Zion Crane 2. So that's it from me. Thanks very much for checking in, and don't forget to come back next week for episode 4 of Cinematic Sunday, where I'll be talking to you about my YouTube studio, how I put it together, how I set up my lighting, and the fact that I've been able to do that on a reasonably modest budget. So until next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you soon. Chris out.